Let wine glass motivate you to get shit done today. So that today
Good morning, Pie Nation. Guys, why I'm so mad that let wine glass part was in there. I'm so aggravated. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We got a lot to cover, okay? We got some stuff to cover, y'all. Please make sure y'all hit the thumbs up as you enter the building. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to start off with the Strong Mommy Chrissy update. So let me go ahead and pull that up, guys. Okay. How is everybody doing? All right, hold on, y'all. We're going to start off with the Strong Mommy Chrissy update. And let's see if Strong Mommy Chrissy's subscribers have come through with the come through. All right, let's see if they came through. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so Strong Mommy Chrissy has 225K now, guys. Now, as you know, 5 days ago, she put up the GoFundMe link again, and she said just left the funeral home, making mom's arrangements. Thank you to everyone who has contributed to the GoFundMe. Everything helps, even if it's just $1. And you guys know I was trying to figure out how did they do the funeral if she didn't have this $4,000? Because the $4,000 is for a new wig, new clothes for the kids so they can go to the funeral and look halfway decent. This, that, the other, this, that, you know. All right, so let's see how much Chrissy has raised so far, guys. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. So far, Christina Garden has raised $3,147. Guys, she is almost at her goal. Okay? So Chrissy's supporters came through. She is almost at her goal. 79% to goal. A total of 98 donations. Carlton Brown sent in $200 just 14 hours ago. All right. 17 days till service. All right. So Chrissy has raised $3,147. That's pretty decent, Chrissy. So you should have plenty money left over to crack a crab leg or two, go get your nails done, shoot a video with the girls. But you didn't come up here to say thank you so far for the donations. Chrissy, I just don't understand why you aren't taking advantage of a channel with 225K subscribers on it. 225K subscribers. And this is all you got is a begathon? Okay, guys, we're moving forward. All right, let's get into this little short video of Wine Glass. Cook Monday dinners, busy day in the life of a mom with Wine Glass and Chill, her 4 kids, and her husband.
I am cooking
Hold
tacos
on, it
for
must be
my
loud.
family, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm not going to be talking too much, but I am going to be making tacos, and this is our favorite meal of the month is tacos. We always cook tacos.
It is just, yeah, it probably is her rent.
That there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay.
All right, y'all. So Wine Glass put the ground beef in there. Why is she seasoning tacos with onion and garlic powder? Why is she seasoning tacos with onion and garlic powder? Wine Glass is going to be the downfall of Bay. When Bay dropped low to the floor and them bad kneecaps can't get up, when Bay is falling and he can't get up, he's going to have Wine Trash to blame because she's going to give the man a heart attack. Maybe that's her way of giving him a heart attack. Who knows? But why are you putting that in there when you Wine Trash? You know it's something called stomach full of sodium. That's exactly what I'm getting into, Miss Bonita. Have you looked at the sodium content on the back of that taco packet? Yeah, don't add nothing else. Why are people seasoning stuff that you don't need to season? A taco pack, a seasoning pack is enough. I just don't get it, y'all.
And it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes getting up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. Ooh.
Wait a minute. Let's pause right here. You sure you need a whole bag of cilantro? Is she doing this because she saw other YouTubers do this? A whole bag. Do you understand that cilantro is a strong seasoning? You don't need a whole bag, a whole bunch of cilantro. You can literally take like 10 sticks and do what you need to do. She probably got parsley, y'all. That's how slow she is. She probably don't even know the difference between the fresh parsley and the cilantro. Poor thing.
Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I got. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it, bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta
Now,
go
wait a minute, y'all. I got another
This was
problem.
not a good stay, gotta
A
go.
lot of onions cut into damn near chunks that you would put on top of a steak. If you see how big she cut these onions, and I know I feel a little nitpicky, but it's weird. Nobody uses an entire bunch of cilantro. Are you about to cook for a wedding? An entire bunch? You only need a few pinches of it. The chunks of onion are so huge, okay?
Cause I do what I do.
What's going on, y'all?
And it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know
Yeah,
when
I
to
like
let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes getting up can make it grow.
Had 10K worth of goddamn tax refund, and didn't even buy a chopping board. That's how you look. Let me explain something to y'all. Right. Is this taco soup? Right. Then she's going to put the packs in there: garlic powder, onion powder, a full bunch of cilantro, and wait a minute. Let's keep watching. Big giant chunks of onion. Their breath is gonna be stinking in there.
Make it grow, can make it grow. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me.
When are y'all gonna understand this song is depressing as hell? Why would you play this depressing ass song in this video?
I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me. I gotta go, I'll fly away to a new space. 'Cause I gotta know when I let.
Not a spatula in sight. Not a spatula in sight.
Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Y'all see that? She had to read the directions on the corn tortilla. She probably meant to buy flour. She had to read the directions. What is there to think about? You're toasting a tortilla. What is so hard about why do you need directions on toasting a tortilla? Please, somebody help me.
Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. So maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this shit differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do.
Then she tried to deny getting stamps. Now you know damn well Wine Trash would have been like, $1 per lime. I'm not spending my money on that. She doesn't buy lime. She did this because she's a content creator. That's in quotations, y'all. Content creator. All right. She bought cilantro because she saw other content creators buy cilantro. She's been cooking tacos for how long now? And this is the first time we've seen cilantro. You think she wastes her $3 on cilantro and lime and a red onion? Girl, please, a purple onion, whatever you want to call them.
What I do, and it's time for something.
Those food stamps are food stamping. Okay?
Know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I got. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I change it bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. 'Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way. Yeah. This was not
guys,
a good day, gotta go our own way. 'Cause I do.
I'm not mad at the Doritos. I'm not mad at that. That's like a taco, like some little nachos on the side, whatever. And y'all, did she? I hope she drained that ground beef off because I didn't see her drain the ground beef. Weed from the yard. So is she doing taco bowls? I don't get it. Now I feel like she puts way too much cheese. What do y'all think? It's not a pizza, sis. Pipe down with the cheese.
I don't appreciate the chase.
Let me see what
Now
else she
there's
got here.
nothing here for me. I gotta go, I'll fly away to one new
Why did you cut up all of that onion,
space.
cilantro, and lime if you're not using none of it?
I don't
What
appreciate the
happened? Is this it?
chase. Now there's nothing here for me.
That's
I
it,
gotta go,
Diamond.
I'll fly
Are you kidding me?
away
Is this
to
it?
a new space.
That's.
'Cause
I was about to say,
gotta
did she
know when
forget
to
that we were
let go.
here?
Gotta know when to let go.
All four kids, all four of my kids' plates. Here's my plate, and Bay gonna make his own plate.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she tired of Bay being MIA. Why is Bay making his own plate? Hmm. What's going on here, guys? All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Give me 1 second. All right.
Call me crazy. They call me slow, retarded. Call me crazy. They call me slow, retarded.
Your entire existence is disrespectful.
Okay, guys. So now we're going to get into living with ADHD as a family, day in the life of a super busy mom of four, stay-at-home mom of four vlog. Why she has to repeat that several times, I don't know.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Wine Glass and Chill. So y'all, I want to just get on here and just give y'all a little update, a little mommy motivation, and just give y'all some updates of what's going on with us and stuff like that. Because I feel like I be doing a lot of talking, but I don't be really telling y'all exactly like what's been going on or anything like that. Um so I just came from my psychiatrist appointment because you remember I told y'all um like videos ago on my sit down vlogs that I changed my pills to venlafaxine, and she did the lowest dose first, and then she upped like the lowest dose. So I'm taking my venlafaxine at night, and I'm taking my busbarone at night. I take my anitriptyline at night too.
Diamond, this is not the medical sector. All right, it's the mommy sector. We don't care about the details of what you take. Although we have nurses and people that work in the medical field and so forth and so on, we don't need a rundown on your meds. Do you think that's what we're here for? I thought you were here to give us motivation, not list all your prescriptions. We're not at the office, sis. Let's keep going.
So my busbarone is for like my anxiety to help me sleep,
Our
and then
anxiety.
my anitriptyline is for my headaches, and my venlafaxine is for my depression that I have. And so in the morning, I
Girl.
take my 40 milligrams of Vyvanse in the morning, and then I take my
Okay, you
10
just told us
milligrams
that.
of Vyvanse
Didn't
at
you just
12,
tell us
just
this?
so the Vyvanse can work all day. So
Nurse
that's what I've
Ratchet,
been
what is the
taking, and I
diagnosis?
told my therapist like I've been doing pretty good. I'm just trying to get myself back
Nurse Ratchet, what is the diagnosis, sis?
on a routine. It was hard to get on a routine, y'all, because I have an ADHD brain. So I was telling her like, as far as when I wake up, if I don't take my ADHD pill right away, I always get these negative thoughts like, oh, I can't do nothing. I'm not gonna be able to finish it. You know, I need to go to sleep. I need to do this. I'm never gonna do this. Like that's just my inner thought in my head. But now I'm starting to realize that is my. I was telling her like, I'm gonna have to just put like
That would sound like depression to me. something telling you you can't do something would be depression to me. That wouldn't be ADHD. ADHD is overthinking, but not about sad stuff, just stuff in general. Like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Oh, wait a minute, let me do this. And you lose track of what you just said you needed to do. That's what I would be thinking. Not, I can't do this. You're not gonna be able to do that. That's depression, I think. I mean, I'm not a doctor. Okay. Just making an observation. But see, the problem is you need an excuse. Basically, she wants to constantly remind us of why she hasn't accomplished anything with her life. We already know about Bay. Don't tell us any more about Bay. We already know he a piece of shit. All right. But either than that, let's be Pacific. Either than Bay, the reason why she hasn't accomplished anything is because she's lazy. Because you don't want to do anything with your life. It's not that you can't. You know how many people out here that we don't even know suffer from ADHD, depression, and anxiety? At one point in life, everybody has been depressed and something has caused you anxiety. That don't mean you're going to shut the whole shit down. You keep going. You work through it. But she wants to use it as a crutch, and she wants her viewers, the commentators, and the whole YouTube streets to know, listen, I'm using this as a crutch, so deal with it. I'm going to make an excuse every single time, and this is going to be my excuse. You're laying down the foundation for your excuses. Got it.
My morning ADHD pills in the bathroom when I go to the bathroom, because I go to the bathroom every morning. As soon as I wake up, I go in the bathroom. Yeah. So she was just like, yes, it's a good plan. And I was telling her, like, in order for me to be 100% productive and get the things I want to get done in my life, especially with YouTube, is that I have to literally put myself on a schedule. I have to really start to really get down on myself and put myself on a schedule. And I know a lot of people's like, we've been hearing you say this for years, ain't nothing changed. But you got to remember that I do have ADHD. If I'm not treating my ADHD, it would never be possible to be on a schedule. So you got to give yourself grace, especially if you got ADHD. So how my
No,
ADHD works is when I
that's
wake
not
up.
true. That's not true. I told y'all, I've never been diagnosed, but I'm almost positive that I have a little ADHD. I know what my work layout is. I come in, I prioritize. I may skip a task. But that's because something else came up and I prioritize. Girl, it ain't that hard. Like, let's not, and I'm not saying that just because I can manage mine, I feel like I'm managing mine, that she can't, that everybody else is the same thing. Everybody doesn't need medication for it. Okay, I start a task and I don't finish. I start a thought and I don't finish. But then eventually I roll back around to it. It even happens in the live. And sometimes that's why I don't want to look at the chat. Because I look at the chat and I be like, damn, I lost focus of what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? But the way Diamond uses this as a crutch, it's sad to watch. She says the same thing over and over again. She has nothing else to talk about. Exactly. She has I've never seen her hyperactive. Now, this is the thing. ADHD, I think you saying ADD. Okay, I see what you're saying. What is it? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. But no, she is not, I didn't say hyper, but she's like in the house that walking around in circles. Hold on. Attention deficit disorder, right? That's what it is. Attention deficit disorder. And ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Right. Okay. Got it. All right, guys, let's continue.
And I don't take my pill right away, my brain starts to tell me like, oh, you would never accomplish this. It's too much work. It's telling me everything negative and positive.
Somebody says
So I can't do
schizophrenic.
nothing but
She's
lay down,
hearing things, right?
And then once I don't do a task, which it inflicts with cleaning, a lot of people be like, oh, it don't, you're lying, you My friend has depression. She keep her house clean. That has nothing to do with me. I have depression. I have anxiety. I have all types of other stuff, and I cope with stuff different. When you have ADHD, um, dealing with ADHD, it causes depression and anxiety, right? So when you play on the negative thoughts that your ADHD brain gives you, you lay down, you go to sleep, and don't be motivated, right? Then you go into a depression once you start seeing your house not being clean because you fell into that thought, like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm not gonna do nothing, I don't feel like it today. And then once you don't accomplish something, your brain starts to go into a depression mode, and then your anxiety come up, and then you shut down. That's exactly what I do. The I shut I shut down, and I start to block everything that's getting on my nerves and
Let me
stressing.
read this comment. Hold on, y'all. Let me read. I think it's Tosha. All right. So Tosha, hey, welcome to the chat. She said, "I think the problem is this woman is mixing alcohol with her medication because we see she got a big old glass of wine, hence the name Wine Glass and Chill. She also doesn't make an effort. Medication helps to focus and stabilize blood, but she has to do the work." Exactly. Exactly. She's mixing alcohol with all those medications. That can't be right. Is she telling her therapist about that part?
Me out, that's
I bet
causing
you she's conveniently leaving that part out,
me
guys.
problem. I start to block everything because that's just how I feel. Like I feel like something is making me feel stressed. Hold my phone. I don't think my
Hey,
phone is
Lady
too
T
loud.
Bug Twist.
But yeah, that's I had that appointment. So I told her, I said I'm gonna start putting my pills in the bathroom, and for me to be more productive on my YouTube channel, on building my brand and my business, I have to stay on a strict schedule. So that is my goal for that. And so for the kids, I need to be on a strict schedule with them too. They get up in the morning, they do their morning routine and stuff like that, but I have to really be strict on them about putting things away. So the thing about having ADHD, when I'm have ADHD and I got those negative thoughts in my brain, you got to remember that my kids is going through the same thing. They're going through the depression, they're going through the anxiety when they can't accomplish something, especially at school. So sometimes I don't like them to read at home because it is a lot of work for us. Us as a family that has ADHD and depression and anxiety, whatever, all that stuff tends to run together. Um, it's harder for us to concentrate. So when I tell them to come home to concentrate, it's very more stressful for them. It depends on if their medicine is working. 9 out of 10, RJ medicine is not working, which we got some things to discuss about RJ at his next appointment with his psychiatrist because his sleeping pattern been a little off again. So I might have to give him some melatonin so he can be functioning and function wise because he'll be up in the middle of the night trying to play the game. And I think it's just his internal clock trying to, you know what I mean? And just trying to.
Why is he up in the middle of the night playing a game? How is he having? He's what, 10, 11, maybe? Yeah, RJ is 11, I think. Devices go in your room. This is a very easy fix. Devices, hand over the devices. After dinner, I feel like those kids should be winding down. If they got all these problems, what is going on, y'all? What is going on? How can you not know to take the device from him? All devices need to be handed over. I'm going to say 7 p.m. because you guys should be eating dinner no later than 7:30. But you and Bay are too busy sitting on your asses, drinking wine and toasting with beers. Cheers to not doing shit and collecting another government check. What is going on here? That irritated me. This is a very simple fix. Like when people act like, I don't know what to do, take the device, dummy. All devices are to be handed over at 7 p.m. sharp. They got the device at the table eating dinner. You got all these problems, and you think it's a good idea for kids with a bunch of problems, according to you. We didn't put these things on your kids. You put it on there. My child's and mom. She loves all of these problems. She loves them because guess what? Her and Bay are going to collect another check. She probably thinking of stuff to get RJ and Naori diagnosed with as we speak, as if there aren't enough problems. And are you pregnant? Because your stomach is huge right now. I don't think it's from the wine. That thing like a fully developed human in there.
I don't know. It's all messed up. But yeah, ADHD is nothing to play with. Like it is natural. You can have natural remedies to it, or you can take medicine. So I decide for my kids, well, all my kids' ADHD is more severe than natural method before they even got diagnosed. It was nothing going to be natural about it. Like they can't have a natural method. They have to have take stimulants. Like now, once they get grown, it's up to them if they want to take stimulants. But my kids already see the difference. They tell me all the time, like when they don't take their medicine, they can't control their body or their mind. So just imagine going through that as an adult when you can't control your body or your mind. It's scary. So
You put that on your kids. She's going to have her kids making excuses. Guys, if you're in Wisconsin right now, I hope, and I'm not saying this to be like that because I don't talk like this, but I got to say it the way Wine Trash would say it, right? I hope you don't live in the Mexican suburb that Wine Trash lives in. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't have nothing to do with Mexican people, okay? All my Mexican people, this don't have nothing to do with y'all. Wine Trash says she lives in the suburbs and her neighborhood is full of Mexicans. That's what she said, right? Out of her mouth. So what I'm saying is, let's hope and pray that your kids, even the Mexican kids, keep them away from her kids. She's crippling them as we speak. She's literally trying to cripple these children. She's teaching them we're going to use our illnesses, we're going to use our diagnosis as a cripple, as an excuse to not do shit. This is so annoying. I listened to this video last night, but I didn't hear that part because my kids, when they get older, they can stop. She's really, I really believe that has Munchausen syndrome by proxy in real life. I'm not just calling her Munchausen mom. Nurse Pine, is diagnosing her with Munchausen. It's no way somebody can put all this shit on some kids. Who doesn't do a pep talk if their kid has a little issue? You know what I mean? Okay, you might have, ADHD, but you don't keep reminding them every day. You say, you know what? Forget about that. We're going to focus on the positive. Who keeps pep talking somebody and reminding them that they have all these issues? This is weird. I think she wants attention. You know how Jazz wants empathy and Jazz wants attention, even if it's real negative. Hey, Sonia. Thanks for tuning in. Even if it's negative, she doesn't care. As long as she can keep talking about ADHD, depression, bad kneecaps, arthritis. What else is it? Anxiety, anxiety. She doesn't care. It's all about, feel sorry for me, please. Please feel sorry for me. You're weird.
My kids been going through that. But yeah, far as me being organized, I feel like me now mentally versus me before years ago. I think I started doing my YouTube channel. How old is Esme? He's 2, like 3 years ago. I've been doing my YouTube channel, doing my day in the life YouTube channels. And I feel like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, really, I was in a different disorganization than what I am now. So when you see my house, you like, oh my God, it's so bad. No, it's not. Actually, I feel like I'm doing a damn good job on keeping it up to par in the best manner as I can, right? They even said it. He was like, but I feel like that this house we got now is way more cleaner than any house we ever had. So that's why I'm trying to give myself grace. Like, it's a learning curve. Like, I never thought, like, when I go on to living on my own, that some stuff I have to really figure out on my own, like how to be organized. Like, do you know that it's a lot of people out here that do not know how to be organized? Like, don't even know how to start. That's even me. like with the clothes, I will have a question mark on the clothes. The clothes will be all over the room, and I have a question mark. Like, how can I really organize this so this won't look like this? Like, what is the things I need to do? Then I'd be like, that's just too hard to think about, and I shut off, right? Because it's causing me depression. I'm already looking at it, and I'm like, that's just too much to think about. So I'm just gonna not do it. That's me. And that's me all day. So I'd be like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it. And then I don't know how to organize it. Like, I remember one time, like 2 years ago, I wasn't even hanging nothing up. I was just putting everything in drawers, and I'm like, I ain't gonna hang nothing up. But then every morning I was disorganized. I was trying to find stuff. And then now I'm laying out clothes every night. Well, I need to get that and nip that in the butt a little bit, because we've been falling off a little bit of that. But I have all the clothes. Like, usually I have everybody clothes, underwear, socks, and everything out, so everybody could be ready. And so I've been trying to do that. That's keeping me organized. Me hanging the clothes, my kids' clothes in sets. And I'm gonna start doing that with me and bed clothes once we get some new clothes. Cause y'all, we ain't got no clothes like that. Like, honestly, when I tell y'all that we don't play about our kids, we don't. We honestly do everything. Like, I threw some pairs of shoes away. I think I brought some shoes a
Why
year
do
ago.
another
I don't buy my.
thing? Somebody said in the chat that she wants praises for being an adult. All of them do. Y'all see Sky over there crying? oh, oh God. Go. Oh. You can say anything about me, but the one thing that you can't say, guys, is that I'm not a good mom. Boo hoo. We don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Boo hoo. The one thing you. Oh, no. The one thing you can't say is that I'm not a good mom. Oh, I'm trying my best. Oh, I'm a getter. Mm-hmm. We ain't finished with Sky at all. You thought I was letting shit slide? Oh, you got the wrong bitch. Okay, you got the wrong one. Wrong one. Thought I was letting it slide. Mm-mm. I ain't letting nothing slide. Okay. Now we all my life I had to fight. Yes. Let's go. Now we're gonna finish up with wine trash, but I want y'all to know I'm off today. So keep your notifications on. Okay. I'm off today. She gonna quit. Girl. How you gonna say, wait a minute. Look, we're not even gonna go there. Let's save all the let's save all the talk. We're gonna finish with wine trash, right? But we'll be back. We'll be back. Because we also got to talk about y'all girl Alice and Alana. Now I know Alice and Alana, we already know she a little snoozy. Now, all these people in this is snoozy. Foghorn Leghorn. I can't do it with you, Tracy. Somebody take Tracy now. Okay. All right, y'all, let's finish up.
Myself a lot of stuff. I don't do stuff for myself. They don't even do stuff for themselves. He paying bills or whatever, and just trying to figure out how to keep everything organized. Just, all of that. And so that's like that, right? So yeah, I wanted to tell y'all about that. But yeah, having ADHD is not something to play with, and it's because you have ADHD, anything, a learning disability, dyslexia, I think that's what it's called. Anything, autism, does not mean that you're not. I feel like
Dyslexia.
a lot of people call you slow
Wait a minute.
to play with, and it's because you have ADHD, anything, a learning disability, dyslexia, because you have ADHD, anything, a learning disability, dyslexia, because you have ADHD, anything, a learning disability,
Alexa.
dyslexia, I think that's what it's called.
Oh, it's like
Anything autism
oh,
does not mean
Alexa.
that
It's
you're not.
like your name, but with a D in front of it. Delexa. This girl. She where is her adult daycare provider?
Feel like a
Where
lot of
is
people call
her
you slow.
assistant?
I feel like the people with ADHD and stuff like that, they
She
are the
depressing you.
smartest people on earth. And don't ever let nobody tell y'all
Hey,
not smart, y'all
Keiko.
not,
Hey,
whatever. They
Fifi.
are the smartest. Like my brother, he's autistic. And he know every day of event happen. Like he can
I'm going to make this correlation again. All right. Jazz and Wineglass both have brothers that are slow. Jazz and Wineglass are also slow. Did I just call her Winegas? Jazz and Wineglass both have brothers that are slow. Jazz and Wineglass are also slow. Let it sink in. Just a second, guys. Okay.
know from all the way till he was 3 years old until now. He'd be like, "Hey, you remember this happened in 1990? I was there. I was at the park." Like he remembers this. Like he remembers every date from years ago. So yeah. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to tell y'all a little bit of an update. I hope this gives y'all the encourage to keep going. Like I really want everybody to just get shit done. Like I have a new slogan for me.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, if y'all did
Y'all
not
hear
know
this?
this, let wine glass get you motivated to get shit done. And I love that. I love that. I came up with that. I love that. Let wine glass get you motivated to get shit done. Okay? Because it be hard. And even on a person, because I overthink. That's my ADHD, but I overthink anyway. So that's me just being my own ADHD self. But a
What?
lot of people overthink. A lot of people go through
My own what? My own ADHD self? Gosh, this is unbelievable. This one was bad, y'all. Dyslexia, my own ADHD self, and y'all, we got a lot to cover. Wineglass went live yesterday on my way home, and it was good. We got to get into those comments, okay? We're not petty, we're detail oriented. Get into it.
depression. A lot of people got ADHD. A lot of people got anxiety. A lot of people got a lot of this. But when you got kids and you got a family, it gets
Wine
worse.
gas.
And then we feel like we cannot relate to nobody else. You know what I mean? So I just want y'all to feel like y'all can relate
You
to
can't make it
me
up.
far
You
as
can't make that
having
up,
ADHD and
sis.
stuff and going through depression, because sometimes I will go through my depression, get out of it, and go right back to it.
Really?
And that's just
Wow.
part of life. And sometimes
Crazy,
I'd
isn't
be
it?
embarrassed to show it again. Like, dang, I just told them I'm never going back.
Yes, she's
I
on
can never say I can
125.
never,
We couldn't do
never
it
go
today,
back
Fee.
because life
We
happens
couldn't do it
and
today.
it is what it is at the end of the day. I cannot tell y'all I would never go back. Even my house. I can't promise y'all that my house is going to be spotless all the time, but it's damn sure going to be a lot better than 2 years ago. And that
Benita.
right there means that you accomplished a lot. Okay. Even
Oh
with
my
me
God. Let this
just being
please be over
productive
with.
on YouTube, I can't promise y'all that I'm going to get a vlog out every day, but I am going to promise y'all that I'm not going to stop and I'm going to always show up. So it's a goal. And as long as you better than what you
What?
were 2 years ago or a month ago, that's all that really matter. I feel like
Good
a lot of
morning,
people
Miss
judge people
Veronica.
because they want to see how you react to it, especially on the YouTube streets. They say all types of stuff and they want you to react to it. And I just be looking at them like it's pathetic. It's childish. And I just be like, I'm never going to react to it because I got so much other things to worry about in my house than worry about what other people think. As long as I get this video out and I make
Damn
money
right
for my
about
kids,
that.
that's the only thing that matters. I take this job very seriously. I take my job very serious. And I feel like it
What?
plays a lot on my mental,
No, you
honestly.
don't take it serious. That's why you quit your real job so you can do this, so you can do whatever you want to do. So the days when you want to lay on your ass, drink bottles and bottles of Moscato, because that's her favorite wine, Moscato. You can quit when you want to. Remember, we used to tell Jazz the same thing. Oh, I just didn't feel like going to work. If we didn't feel like going to work at a real job, we wouldn't have a job. Then our rent wouldn't be paid, and then our credit would be like yours. Okay, our credit score would be low like yours. And we didn't talk about her credit score. Guys, we have a lot to cover.
Like, especially if I'm
We have
addressing
a
a
lot
lot of
to cover.
negativity, I miss my mission of what I should give to y'all, what I'm supposed to give to y'all, because what YouTube really
But
is
you're
a
so
platform
motivated
for
and you take
teaching
it
somebody
seriously.
something. If you're going to teach
You're
somebody something,
motivated and you take it seriously, yet you missed your mission. Make it make sense, sis. Oh my gosh, look. Perfect thumbnail. Perfect thumbnail. Come on now. Come through.
not to argue with the next troll, is really to teach you. Let
Oh
me show
my
you what
God, them
I go
lips are
through so I can
crusted.
motivate you that you're not the only person
Back away from the
that's going through the
screen
thing that I'm
slowly.
going through. And let me show you how
I
I deal
repeat,
with it and
back
how I
away
come
from
up
the
out of it
screen
so I can motivate you
slowly.
to keep.
Bye. Bye. All right, we on to the next. Now we got to get into somebody who might be getting a CPS visit shortly, okay? Give me a second, y'all. Liv isn't the only one who might be getting a CPS visit shortly. Let's please, guys, listen to what Alice and Alana did. Listen how stupid this was. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Let me see. Listen to what Allison
Please, I
did.
gotta clean the food before I
Check
eat.
it out. Check it out, y'all.
Presentation is everything for me. I
Doesn't
don't
she,
want
Jay Breezy?
gunk and monk flying all over the food, all over the packaging before I can even eat. So this one my sandwich look like, y'all. Half my guacamole hanging out the sandwich, but
How
it's
is
in
it
it.
sped up and
Cheese,
you're still talking like this?
provolone cheese, turkey, lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise, vinegar,
Crazy.
oil, pickles, and guacamole. That's my order.
Okay, she got a cold cut. We got it, girl. You got a cold cut. I don't like avocado on the sandwich. It's all mushy. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now, I don't mean no harm. Now, Allison is not dirty like wine glass, but I'm not letting a kid eat a cold cut in the back seat. Are you crazy? So you can have onions in my seat? No, no,
Salt,
thank you.
pepper, and oregano. It's good though.
She chews real weird,
At
too.
least I
She
can say.
chews real weird.
Let me show
Now,
you.
she obviously washed her ponytail. Didn't she have a ponytail last time? She washed the ponytail. Remember, she used to be a stylist. Oh, we're going to get into all of that. Not today, but we're going to get into that too. We got to pop her. There's no way you was a stylist. There's no way. Looking like that, girl, bye. Girl, bye. A hairstylist. I don't know. Okay, so they in the doctors. Is the shoe supposed to be Mitch Mac or I don't know. I don't have little kids like that, so
Some panda bears crumbling up the bamboo. Mm-hmm. You did a good job. Okay, so I am back home, and it has been quite the day. Okay,
sounds low to me, huh?
the morning started off like any other morning, taking Aiden to school, and then we get breakfast. I decided to go to the gas station, and then that is when hell tries to come to heaven. I mean, that is when hell tries to come to earth. Okay, I go and get my gas. August says, "Mommy, I want to do it." And I'm like, okay, I'll let you pump the gas because I let Ace pump gas all the time. So I'm not really thinking anything of this. He's like, oh, how you do it? So I put it in there and I put his hand on the, on the lever so that he can hold it. During this time, I'm on the phone. And once he has a good grip on it, he's pumping the gas. I turned around and maybe I took like 2 steps off, like close to my driver door, if even that. Just kind of like pacing while I'm on the phone. And I hear August screaming. August is screaming hysterically. I turn around to see what the heck is going on. The gas pump is flying like this, and gas is being sprayed all in his face. So I'm guessing that it locked itself on. You know how you can just.
Okay. Can someone get CPS on the line? Why is I think he's about 4. Why is a 4-year-old pumping gas? Can somebody please explain this to me? Why is a 4-year-old It's genetic, Lady T-Bug, exactly. Why is a 4-year-old pumping gas? This makes no sense. Now, we can't try to put a live jacket on her back, because at least she took the baby to the doctors. I'll give her that. Gas flying all over the place. So you're just gonna walk away while a 4-year-old is pumping gas? Does that make any sense to anybody in this chat? Does that make any sense, guys? Who walks away and allows a 4-year-old, maybe 5? I think he's 4 though, because he's not in school with the other kids. He might be 3. I don't know.
Put it in a gas tank and then just go sit down. It was like lock maybe on that. I had to pick it up, take it off, try to put it back in my car. I didn't even start pumping the gas. I realized I had some water in my car. So I grabbed a cup of water, and as I'm pouring it into his eyes, August is screaming hysterically, flying all over the place, bapping, all of this. He knocks the cup of water out of my hand. So now I'm just standing there like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to flush this boy's eyes, and the only water that I have is on the ground. I always have water in my car. But in this very moment, that was that. So I started thinking like, okay, I'm gonna just either go and pick up a bottle of water from out of the gas station and just start pouring it in his eye. Like, for some reason, I didn't see no water. I saw no water behind the coolers in that gas station. So I go to the fountain, and I'm like, okay, normally it's like a little button you can press for water. I didn't see it because the label was peeled off. I asked the guy, he said yeah. So now I'm outside literally with August's shirt on the ground, laying him down on the shirt and pouring water in his eyes while he's fighting and screaming, mommy, mommy, mommy. Just going insane. So the gas station attendant, well, one of them came out and was like, is he okay? And I was like, no, he sprayed gas in his eyes. She was like, okay, that's what I kind of was thinking that may have happened. So she comes out, she's helping me to hold his hand so I can do what I got to do. Finally, he calms down. She takes him in there, she gives him a snack on her, and he's chill. So that is when I was like, okay, he seems to be calm now. I had an extra bag of clothes with me for him, which I usually always do. So I changed his clothes because he was soaking wet with gasoline and with water. And I made sure that none may have went, in his mouth or ears or anything, but it definitely was going on in his face and eyes. So I decided to take him into urgent care just to get like an exam done and make sure that I did a good job flushing, because I was pouring a lot of water, but I needed to be sure, okay? Because I know that I'm going through something with my tooth, and sometimes I just get random pains and headaches and I just want to go lay down. I didn't want when I got home for him to be saying that he needed to go to the hospital. Now I got to get up while I'm in pain and, anything like that. So I just wanted to make sure, period, like that I did what I was supposed to do. So forth is like flushing and making sure that he was good, and that a doctor had examined him to make sure that he was okay. So we get there, they doing running like pH tests on his eyes to make sure that his eyes are in the proper level. And then he gets hooked up to like an eye wash station. It's supposed to go like a contact lens inside of his eyeball and down in there, but they didn't want to do that on a kid his age. So they just put like the drops down. It's like an IV machine, and it's just dripping the solution, water solution, like in his eyes every couple of seconds or whatever. Of course, he didn't want to do that. He started something like he was sleeping, snoring. First, when we got there, he was saying before we got there that his eyes hurt. When we get there, he realized like the doctor, oh no, I feel right, everything's perfect. I'm good. And I'm like, no, we're not even going for that. You're gonna get this exam. He did good in the exam. He did kind of put up a little fight when it comes to the water drip or whatever. But overall, they did get some good water in his eyes, and then they also checked his pH again. And he also did a vision test to make sure that he was
not gasoline and onions.
I'm like, this is crazy, because I literally just got off the phone with his eye doctor to make him an appointment for his regular eye exams that he does. And here we are with this. And the procedure that we were supposed to do, or we may revisit, was going to cause his eyes to be like blurry. So I'm like, okay, this might not be a good time. I don't know. I kind of want to give it a few days to see and make sure that he's, not complaining or anything like he can't see or whatever. So in the middle, at the time when I was transporting him from the gas pump to inside the gas station, I was like holding him across my body. So I'm covered in gas. It's 7:43. We really just got home like 20 minutes ago. And I'm covered in gas. So I'm about to go take a shower. I have to now take his braids out and shampoo his hair. I was supposed to shampoo my hair tonight, but I think I'm just gonna have to like let myself slide, because I don't think gas got in his head, because it's like no gasoline smell in his head. But I still just, because I had him laying on the ground, and he was on a shirt, but was moving around. It was just, it's too much to describe. It was a day, okay? It took a crazy turn, but I still ended up finishing up with his exam just in time to go get Ace from school and continue on with my regular schedule. Ada had tutoring today, so we had to sit outside from what time did I, maybe like 3 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock. So they, it was just a long day. So I'm gonna go shower and bathe my baby.
Who's sitting outside for 3 damn hours? I don't understand. What does he go to school in Connecticut and you live in Delaware? I don't understand. Why are you sitting outside for 3 hours? Why was gasoline being put into a car by a 4-year-old? I don't really know how old he is, guys. I'm going to guess 4. I just don't understand. Does this make sense to anyone here? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and hold on. I think she's ending the video.
And I'll see y'all in there.
Okay. We are done with this reaction. We will be back. I'm going to get in the car. I'm going to make a Dunkin' Donuts run, and we'll be back. And we're going to talk about Sky. We're going to dissect her from the top of her bald edges down to her fungus toes. Okay? We're going to dissect Sky from the top of her bald edges down to these fungy toes right here. Yeah. Down to her gout feet. Okay, guys? So do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I will see you guys in the next one.
We're gonna do is we're gonna make stuff work like we always been did. This is called a power couple.
Because power couples make stuff happen.
I'm a lying ass bitch. I'm a lying ass bitch. I'm a lying ass bitch. I be lying and crying, man, I really ain't shit. I'm a narcissistic, manipulating, lying ass bitch. I be crying and lying, man, I really ain't shit. Somebody get the plunger, yeah, I'm really full of shit. I'm the type of bitch you gotta watch while you piss.
Whatever, we getting the fuck out this house. Should it fucking matter? Move!
Man, I really ain't shit. I'm a narcissistic, manipulating, lying ass bitch. I be crying and lying, man, I really ain't shit. Somebody get the plunger, yeah, I'm really full of shit. I'm the type of bitch you gotta watch while you piss.